The Nets rolled to an easy victory over the Lakers. We asked this simple question in the pregame show. Can the Lakers shoot the ball well enough from three-point land to hang with this Brooklyn offense? Simple answer is no. Brooklyn plus 30 in threes tonight. Big game. 18 for 37. The Lakers just 8 for 30. There's your ball game.
Yeah, there's your ball game. You know, we thought we'd see maybe a preview of the finals. KD out, AD out. But Brooklyn, you know, Coach Nash, he's learning how to implement the three ball. And, Gita, who's this guy?
This guy right here is Timothy Lawau Cabarro.
He was
You can call
on
him TLC.
fire. He was on fire. And then who was the other? This kid.
Joe Harris.
They call him Joey Bucket.
Joey Buckets was on fire. From what I understand, he's a great corner three-point shooter. So we got to see a little bit. We know what the Lakers have. Yeah. We got to see a bit of what Brooklyn may potentially have. They are a very good team when they play the way they play, shooting the three, breaking down the defense. They have three dynamic scorers, but they also have a good supporting cast. DeAndre Jordan, you know, a center, a defender, and shot blocker. I thought the Lakers, they played hard. They played, you know, they just didn't shoot the ball well. They didn't shoot the ball well at all. Some unfortunate turnovers during a time when they were digging at the lead, but not a match for the dynamic duo and the way they shot the ball from outside.
Yeah, James nailed it. You tip your hat to the Nets. They came in and they did what they're supposed to do. I think the most telling stat of them coming in is that they're 10-1 against teams above 500. Mm-hmm. So you knew what you were going to get from them. As you mentioned, they move the basketball, 23 assists. Their supporting cast plays their roles, and they play it very well. You know, there's a lot of talk about the Brooklyn Nets and their lack of defense. I'm not saying that you give all of the credit to the Nets tonight, but there were some holes. And the Lakers will see on film that they didn't take advantage of those opportunities. Some missed shots. Yeah. Only 7 fast break points. This is a team that loves to get out and run in transition and never really caught that rhythm offensively. Yeah. So a lot to learn from in this one.
I was told we're going to talk about the duo. Most would think that means Harden, Kyrie. I'm talking about TLC, Timothy Lawau Cabarro, and Joe Harris. Joe Harris was 6 of 7. TLC 5 of 8 from 3. Those two guys alone, 11 threes. Plus 9 over the Lakers in three-point shooting.
It just goes to show you, when you have elite players on your team, you know, you become a better three-point shooting team. When the Lakers were shooting the ball very well a month or so ago, it was because of the way the offense is being run. When you have Harden, he's going to break you down every time. Kyrie Irving's going to break you down every time. KD is going to break you down every time. So when you're sitting out there rubbing your chops, I'm not going to say it's an easy shot, but it's an easier shot to make. And those guys have been encouraged by D'Antoni. You know, he's told Steve Kerr, Nash, that, you know, this is the way we have to play, especially when they're going small. So they've incorporated a little bit of what Harden was already doing in Houston. And when you got those three guys that can break down defense, they could be trouble.
They move great without the basketball. Mm-hmm. Those two guys, impossible to stay in front of. So they're going to get into the paint. They're going to be able to dribble penetrate. It doesn't matter who's defending him. Then they swing the ball, and that's how you get the open looks. And Allie, they get a ton of open threes.
Look, TLC is a guy that I haven't watched a whole lot of. I think we saw glimpses of him in the bubble with the Brooklyn Nets a season ago. But you saw tonight what happens when James Harden and Kyrie demand so much attention. But I did have, I was fortunate. I covered Joe Harris as a rookie in Cleveland. Yeah. And he is a product out of Virginia, a 4-year player in a very disciplined system at the college level who came in right away as a rookie and did his job. Yep. And he did it on both ends. He worked hard. He took his shots when they were there, and he has become a deadly, lethal weapon for the Nets beyond that arc. And it's fun to watch.
Did he win the national championship at Virginia? Jeter?
No, he had graduated before.
He's already in the league.
Yeah, but he's special.
But he's a great player, though.
He comes from a disciplined program, just like you said.
And by the way, led the NBA, James, in three-point percentage 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, he can play. I'm going to ask you guys this. I've been trying to ask this question for the last few weeks. I don't know who beats them in the East. I can't think of a team. I can beat them in a playoff series in the East with KD healthy.
I do not either. you know, for what they've been able to do, playing against 500 teams, and they're not there yet. You know, give them another, you know, month or so.
Yeah, they've only played 6 games together, all three of them.
To kind of blend together. You know, the experience of D'Antoni sitting over there. He's gonna make sure that Steve Nash is doing the right thing. And when you have those 3 guys out there, you don't have to do much. I mean, Harden's been there. He knows how to do it. KD's a winner. Kyrie, you got 2 guys on there that's won championship, and one extremely eager to get his. That's why he left Houston.
Yeah, I agree. It's when you actually watch them, though we didn't get it at full strength, you could only imagine, obviously, what happens when Kevin Durant steps in there and the firepower. But again, I said it in the pregame show, I think the biggest thing for them on the offensive end was being able to figure out who had the ball in their hands, who was going to run the show. It's James Harden. He does it so well. And if they can get on the same page, which there's plenty of time to do so on the defensive end, and really commit to that end, because I think what we've learned is that that's what's going to win you championships. Yeah, they're going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I did see LeBron, you know, when he went out of the game. He was having a conversation with AD. And they weren't talking about where they were going to dinner afterwards. They were talking about, okay, look, this is who we might possibly play. You know, obviously they're not, you know, excluding the Clippers or anybody like that, but he's looking at that team and saying, look, and I can hear him say, if we do this, if we can do that, we have a chance. And the Lakers play good. You know, they chipped away at it. But the way Brooklyn can put up 10 points in 10 seconds.
Get it to 9,
it's
back up to 15.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this season unfolds on the East Coast, for sure.
All right, let's get you guys to the highlights here. Second best in the West, taking on second best in the East, but everyone thinks they're really the best in the West and the East. No KD, no AD, no Dennis Schroeder. LeBron James starting off strong. Lakers up 2. Here he is again. He's spinning baseline James. Lakers up 6 after the made free throw.
Well, yeah, you know, LeBron James, you know, he knows Brooklyn is a good team, and he made his statement. He let them know that, hey, okay, I'm here, and you have to deal with me. But Kuz had a decent quick start.
Yeah, Kuz, Lakers go up 6. It's going to be a 21-8 run from there on. And Nets are never going to look back after that. Alex Caruso, Wesley Matthews, he struggled tonight, but he did get the start. LeBron going to work here, Allie. He's getting so good at this. That's a mouse in the house right there.
I mean, you continually heard Reggie Miller on TNT say, that's season 18.
I know, 30.
Yeah. Tyler Johnson. Lakers trail 31-24 after 1 second quarter. LeBron hits Trez. Dunk. Brooklyn with the lead. They're already up 6. And they're moving the ball. Great pass, and there's Joe Harris. Nets up 9. Harden to the hole. Tough layup. Brooklyn up 12. LeBron just going to run over Joe Harris. Block. And 1. Lakers within single digits. DeAndre Jordan causing some problems for the Lakers tonight.
Well, yeah,
playing his role.
You don't expect him to do anything but set picks, but you know the coaching staff find a way to get a quick hitter for him. Good fast break after the turnover. Pope making the right decision over to Trez for the jam.
Lakers trying to hang in at this point. Good dish. Under 5 to go, Allie. Matthews. He gets hit coming off a screen. Kuz. He's going to drive in for the finish. We'll show you a little replay here. Matthews shaken up. He would return.
Yeah, it's a tough place to get hit right above the knee. A little contusion right there. Kind of takes a while to shake that one off.
Joe Harris. Timeout.
Just ready. Ready to let it fly.
Kyrie. Mid-range. 62-43 Nets. Over a minute to go in the half.
The signature.
There it is. Big half for LeBron.
Just think how many kids are at home practicing this every day. One leg fade away.
Hey, Allie. Third player in history to Get to 35,000 points.
35,000 points. It's a lot.
Spinning. Layup off the glass. 64-53. Lakers still hanging in there. The third quarter. LeBron down 17 now. That was quick. Quick fadeaway, James.
Yeah, I mean,
I
think that's when Reggie Miller made that statement, Allie. I mean, he had a second to get it done. Defense all over him. Then he follows up with a monster slam dunk. Defense miscommunication there, letting the king get one through.
Poor JG. I think he was on the receiving end of about all of these buckets from LeBron.
It really was.
Again.
Down 15. Harden back up to 17. KD's loving it. He's in shorts and a hoodie. Kyrie.
That shot right there, Geeter,
yeah.
You're not going to defend that.
Nope.
Because you're using all your energy backpedaling. Once again, Nets out. Once again, they're
bad pass ends up to Landry Shamet. Nets up 20. Lakers call timeout. LeBron's still going hard.
Yeah, I don't think effort was the question tonight, as you mentioned.
The effort was there.
Harden, AD watching from the sideline. Kyrie height.
Yeah, we could have used Shooter tonight as well. We could have used him.
Couldn't get around that pick. Another Joe Harris 3, Alex. 6 of 7. 6 of 7.
I believe they said he's got 80-plus catch-and-shoot threes.
Yeah, I think it's up to 90, leading the league.
90? Leading the league.
Lakers down 20. LeBron. Buckets. Kyrie going to work. What a move by Irving. He didn't even shoot it that well. He's 0 for 5 from 3. Who got 16 points. And big game saw right there.
Yeah, LeBron saying
AD and LeBron talking about it. 109.98. James Harden, 23. Joe Harris, 21. Kyrie Irving, 16.